Oh, no, that's his mic in game.
Ah.
Okay.
Okay. Wait, I'll be right back a second.
Okay.
Hello.
Yo, how's it going?
Good. Goes on.
What's going on, man?
Not much.
All right, now I got to figure out how to get your cam to take up my whole screen so that this all works right. I think I got it. Hold on. Technology.
You can do it.
Ta-da! There you are. You're on screen, bud. How's it going, dude?
Good. Good. Thanks for doing this with me.
Absolutely.
Of course. Yeah, Cloak, I think, just stepped away, so he should be back here in a second. But my chat, or if you have my stream up, you should be able to see JG on screen now because we got all the. I'm using the same setup I used for interviewing Luke Smith from Bungie. I just changed the name at the bottom. It's very easy. Made everything very easy. So, once Cloak gets back, I need to make sure I don't have any coffee. I might have to message Sam and see if she can help me out. Once
Charlie, bring it down.
I'm gonna go get some.
Yeah, I was gonna say you might if you need something, I would go get it now because then we'll get into it as soon as you're back.
All right, and then am I able to see you or just see your icons?
Sadly, you'll only be able to see icons because if we turn cameras on, it's gonna screw up the capture I have for your webcam. It's the technology portion behind this to get it all to work right for stream. Very convoluted, but we did get it working.
I have seen pictures of you guys, so I have an idea of what you look like at least.
Oh, fantastic! And what do you think?
You guys are cool. I'm jealous. You guys get to play video games all day.
I don't think he realizes. So Jordan looks like a perfect human being.
Shut
Cloak looks like a string bean, and I look like an old tree. So here we are.
That's great. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
The thing is, Ben, though, when you put us all together,
yeah,
we're a pretty lovely date.
I mean, yeah, yeah, you're not wrong.
Yeah, we're nice. We're a nice salad, you know.
You're eating a salad?
We're a nice tossed salad. No, I was just saying the combination of all three of us together.
You just say you're tossing a salad, Jordan? Hello?
We are.
That's what he said. I heard that.
That's what I heard too.
JG, it's nice to meet you, man. Glad to be doing this.
Oh, nice to meet you too.
Absolutely. Got to watch a show yesterday and thoroughly enjoyed it. Looking forward to chatting with you about it.
Awesome. What'd you guys see?
I saw let's see, the the Quilt Project episode.
Oh yeah.
And the
Sam and I watched like the first 4 last night. So
that's awesome.
Nice.
I'm scared to know that I would be marked as a VIP in that bar.
I would
people
too.
People over 30 are there. You have to call it a pub. I do. We watched through. I know Cloak had some issues, but I know Jordan and I watched through a handful of the episodes. And man, what you're doing with this is the show's hilarious. It's just hilarious, especially because I know my wife and I, before chat goes in on me, we're over 30, so you wrote a lot that hit home, my friend. Okay, it's it hurt a little bit, but also it was very true.
We're all living it, right?
Exactly. For anybody tuning in, joining us for some Call of Duty here for an hour is J.G. Quintel. He created. If you want to talk about the old show at all,
Sure.
The regular
Are we
show
on right now? Is this happening?
We are good to go. Yes, my friend. So you
All right,
created the regular show. You also now you have a new one coming out. So feel free.
So yeah, regular show. That's gosh, it's getting old now. It ended in 2017, but we did about 8 seasons, and it was about a couple of buddies working at a job and friendship. And my new show, Close Enough, is kind of like picking up where that show left off, where once you start getting into your 20s and into your 30s, you start to grow up, start to have a family, and dealing with those types of stories. So, right when I got out of school and got my first job, I remember it was kind of like, oh, I got all these roommates. I had like 5. I was living with 5 people in a 2-bedroom apartment. And so I took some of that and put it into this show, like having roommates and then, getting married and having a family, like starting to have kids. Like it's all kind of combined into this show.
It's interesting to see something like this created based out of like you said, and it wildly relatable too. Even my wife and I mentioned the episode in the bar, and we just kept wait, it's 9:35 or like 9:15. We're like,
this pretty seamless transition into Close Enough, which I want to talk to you about the title a little bit as well. I'm intrigued as to where that kind of came from. I'd really love to know more of the genesis of the creation of Close Enough and why and inspiration and all of those good things. But we can chat about that in a little bit. But yeah, I mean, like I'm amped for him as a fan of your animation and a fan of just obviously comedic timing is everything, and these younger generations are smarter and quippier and faster and just frankly more fun than we were back in the day. And I think
a lot of content.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's there's a sophistication, I think, about how you can seamlessly transition from a fantastic Cartoon Network, aired beautiful long series and into a new story with new characters and still have a very cohesive feel and all of that. It's really exciting to see. But what talk to me a little bit about kind of the genesis. Like, where did this begin? Why did it begin? Like, these characters are really rich, obviously, and I know that's stylistically speaking, that's your thing anyway. Like how you can have a bird and a gumball machine, just kind of be just normal people, and
They were
kind of forget about the fact that a gumball machine and a bird and a raccoon, like they're all just kind of normal people.
Okay, how dare
yeah,
you?
no, it's really great, but like the richness, I think, in the storytelling there and the character development is all really fun, and it's cool to see like actual living, breathing human beings, obviously in animation in Close Enough. But I'm just curious as to like why it became what it became for you.
Well, as we were wrapping regular show, they asked me if I wanted to pitch something more adult, and I was like, yeah, I got an idea. And a lot of my work has always been a little self-referential. I like to put personal stories in, and I don't know if you noticed, but the main character kind of looks like me a little bit.
A little
I
bit.
was gonna say something. Yeah, I was gonna bring it up, but I was like, I don't know if that's an intentional thing, but
I don't voice that character though. We had someone professional come in. They just do a really good impression of me. No, but I wanted it to be more about humans and adults, because regular show was definitely more of a kids show, but we definitely made it for ourselves, which is why it came off a little more adult and plays to older audiences, I think. But this was more of an attempt to be no, these are humans. You could strip away the cartooniness of it and just make it about real people. But then you go into, and this is something we did on regular show too, mundane, everyday situations that everybody can relate to. We've all, gone out. Well, now I don't know. We've all gone out to a bar and been like, "Oh my God, I'm so tired. I can't handle it." And you're like, "It's not even that late. What happened to you? You've changed." And so
I try to avoid looking at my watch at all, just so we're on the same page. You just don't want to do that.
You feel it and then you leave.
100%.
But yeah, so regular show had all the stories about being buddies and goofing around and things like that, but we never really dealt with stories that had to do with families and trying to be responsible. And you still want to do the fun stuff, but now you've got rent to pay, you've got a job, you've got all this stuff that you've got to deal with, and so it's all about trying to find that balance and still have fun.
It's funny how the mundane things can be like going to Disneyland. I watched an episode about the wife